she and I went on a weekend.
That's true.
Jesus, won't you come by here? Oh, Jesus, won't you come by here? Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is the needed time. Oh, now is the needed time. Jesus, won't you come by? I'm down on my knees. I'm down on my knees and praying. I'm down on my knees and praying. Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is the needed time. Right now is the needed time. Jesus, won't you come by here? Even if you don't stay long. Even if you don't stay long. Oh, even if you don't stay long. Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is the needed time. Oh, now is the needed time. Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is the needed time. Now is the needed time. Right now is the needed time. Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is the needed time. Right now is the needed time. Jesus, won't you come by here?
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Jeffrey Moore. My pronouns are he, him. I'm the lead pastor here at Greenland Hills. It's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening. We're glad that you joined us for a hymn festival with Dan Damon. I'm not going to read his whole bio. It's quite extensive. You can read that inside the program. I will just reiterate to you, Dan is an accomplished jazz musician and hymn writer. He's been blessing the church with his texts for 50 years?
Long time.
A long time. Which is amazing because he's only 48. One scholar recently described him as the Charles Wesley of the modern church, which seems almost prescient since his middle name is Charles. So we are on for a wonderful journey this evening, singing songs of justice. Get rid of your inhibitions and open up your chest voice, and we'll head on the way. That opening song is a spiritual called Needed Time. It's available on Dan's most recent album, which is advertised on the back of the bulletin, Needed Time Spirituals, and available on his website, dandamon.music. So let's welcome Dan and head out on our journey.
Thank you. Would you stand as you're able and join in singing the opening song, Like a Child? Like a child, love would send to reveal and to lend. Like a child and a friend, Jesus comes. Like a child we may find, claiming heart, soul, and mind. Like a child strong and kind, Jesus comes. Like a child we will meet, ragged clothes, dirty feet. Like a child on the street, Jesus comes. Like a child we once knew, coming back into view. Like a child born anew, Jesus comes. Like a child born to pray and to show us the way. Like a child here to stay, Jesus comes. Like a child we receive all that love can conceive. Like a child we believe, Jesus comes. Good. You may be seated. That sounded nice. That one's in the little black book if you've got that in your pews. You can sing that whenever you want. Some of these are less well known. Strong, Gentle Children. This one's in the Chalice Hymnal and a couple other places. Sing with me. Strong, gentle children, God made you Sing out your vision of healing on earth.
Yeah. So the story behind that song is I was listening to a lot of children's choir anthems, and seemed like one after another kept describing the children as weak. And it kind of started to make me mad, and I went outside and sat down in the grass with my black and white splotched writing book, which now is over in the archives there at the nearby seminary. I sat down and wrote strong, gentle children. I began to feel that we needed to talk to our children about how strong they are. So this song came out of that frustration with our, what I call weak child theology that we sometimes sing. Okay. So we're singing Justice for Children in this section. And for a long time, I struggled to write a hymn for disabilities, children with disabilities. And My Child is a Flower finally came out. It's dedicated to Fran Smith, who is a member of my congregation. I served for 25 years, Richmond First. I had 3 different appointments, but my last one, my prayer was, may God remember me and the bishop forget me. And that prayer was answered. But in that parish, Fran Smith was a person who worked for the rights of seriously impaired children. Speaking of her own disabled child, Fran said, "My child is not broken, my child does not need to be fixed." This text is an attempt to show the power of a mother's love and some of her discoveries in caring for her children. Communities of faith can learn how to pray and walk beside these children and their families. My own life was affected by having a family member with a disability. My father, Robert Bruce Damon, was born with cerebral palsy. He struggled to talk, walk, and read. That's what's behind this one. We're going to sing it as a country waltz, so I know it's printed square there, but it's in 3/4, and those eighth notes are going to be a little jagged.
My child is a flower, a joy to be shared. My child has been labeled severely impaired. I have no instructions but nurture and care. Come see in my garden
So we moved to Justice for Creation. Took me a while to write a hymn for the earth. I find it very easy to write poorly on this topic. But actually, when I was given the honor of being named a fellow of the Hymn Society, I went home thinking I would never write another bad hymn. I found that wasn't the case either. Still just as easy to write poorly. But finally I watched a movie, I think it was called The Emerald Forest, and it was about people who were living in the rainforest, but the rainforest was being cut down, and so their lives were in jeopardy. And so that gave me the idea of praying for the rainforest. So this is a familiar tune. You're going to sing a lot of new ones tonight, but this one you probably know as the tune for Be Thou My Vision. Here we go. Pray for the wilderness vanishing fast. Pray for the rainforest open and vast. Pray for the people who live in the trees. Pray for the planet brought down by degrees. Learn from the elephant, eagle, and whale. Learn from the dragonfly, spider, and snail. Learn from the people in neighboring lands. Learn from the children who play in their sands. Work for the justice created things need. Work for the health of each plant and its seed. Work for the creatures abused as we trade. Work for the garden God's wisdom once made. Trust that God's Christ overcame nails and wood. Trust that Earth's people will turn to the good. Trust that creation forever will grow. Trust that God's goodness to us overflows. Pray for the atmosphere, pray for the sea. Learn from the river, the rock, and the tree. Learn to shalom in full harmony rings. Trust the connection of all living things. Right. In verse 1, I have made a little improvement, which I shouldn't really mention, but oh yeah. No, this is improved. Oh, terrific, great, never mind, yeah. In my first published version of this, it said, pray for the people who live in the trees. And someone critiqued that. Sounds like they're living up in the trees. What I meant was, who lived in the forest or lived underneath the trees. But the pulse didn't allow that. Anyway, my 5-year-old fixed it for me. She said, "You could pray for the waterfalls, Daddy." So it's now pray for the waterfalls, pray for the trees. Yeah, that's the fix. Okay. This one is, will we lose the earth beneath us? Will we? Will we? It's a question, not a statement. Yeah, I have recorded this with my band, and my bass player, who usually plays upright bass, pulled out his electric for this, and he did a very nice, funky version. You should check it out if you have Spotify or even YouTube. It'd be on YouTube. Will we lose the earth beneath us? I can't play the funky version on an acoustic piano. It just doesn't quite work. So this will sound a little straight, but you'll get the idea. Okay, let's give it a try. Will we lose the earth beneath us? Will we lose the air we breathe? Will we lose life-giving water? Lose them all to some breeze? We have followed empty pleasure down a highway paved with greed. We have sacrificed creation, river, ocean, tree, and leaf. Rushing toward a selfish end, we consumed with wanton power all we could with love defend. As we name our fears and failures, holy fire, burn away the dross within us, till your will is our desire. Transform our fear of losing, use our failure and our doubt, turn them into prayer and promise as we work your purpose out. Wow, it's so nice to have this choir up here helping with the singing, isn't it? Can you hear them all right? Yeah. Okay. One more in the Sing Justice for the Earth section. I was also working on the idea of darkness not being equated with evil. You know, a lot of our old hymns make that theological error. And so we have a beautiful darkness, beautiful light hymn. And I recorded this with Cynthia Wilson, who's going to come to Dallas for a weekend, the end of April, beginning of May, be at a somewhere around here. You might check that out. Cynthia Wilson is a wonderful singer and a great United Methodist leader. I forget what her title is or was. But she recorded this with me when there was only one verse, and she got to the end and said, "Oh, gee, I wish there was more." So I wrote more. Actually, I wrote about 15 or 16 more verses, and I showed them to my wife. Maybe I mentioned my wife is not a cheerleader, she's an editor. So I show her, 16 or 17 verses and ask her if she sees any that she likes. And so we ended up with 3 now. Here we go. Beautiful darkness, beautiful light, God made the heavens early and bright, sun by day and stars by speaking the stardust, touching the clay, planting a garden, bidding us play, choosing our unseen Here we go. Singing the silence, bright is the blaze, cloudy the pillar, wail the waves, ours the protest, the prayer, the praise. Beautiful darkness, There's that lick I was showing you, Jeffrey. Comes in quite handy. I hope you'll practice it. Okay, now we're moving into a new section, Justice for LGBTQIA2S+. Now that's a lot of letters, and we're discovering the beautiful diversity of humankind, and we're learning to sing all of that. So let's just listen to the melody. You get one chance to hear it, and then hopefully you'll be able to join in. God, you share your beauty. You make all people one. Unique and growing daily. Beneath your moon and sun. So not the same, yet lovely. We sing what we have seen. You made the earth, the heavens, and all that lies between. You show your truth and beauty. It intersects as well, a private kind of beauty that lovers seldom tell. And in your inmost being, you form each one of us. You make us in your image, raise us from the dust. We praise you for the beauty of friends with us today. We praise you with all people who seek your loving way. We pray for all who struggle with ignorance and fear. Courage, grace, and wisdom as signs that you are near. Receive our praise and blessing, and hear our protest too, for rights to every person. Life has come from you. Glory and the honor, the blessing and the praise be yours today, our Maker, the way of all our ways. We sang that in Detroit last summer at the Hymn Society conference. It was a thrill to hear a couple hundred experts singing that song. Right. So the next two also were inspired by my friend Steph Budway, who just got a job in Austin at the Presbyterian Seminary over there. She was in Nashville at Vanderbilt, and they foolishly did not give her tenure. So she's coming to Texas, to a town near you. I guess Austin is near by Texas standards. It's only, what, a few hundred miles away? Yeah. Okay. So I was showing some of my hymns to her class. She invited me to come down to do a service for Intersex Solidarity Day down there. And so we sang that hymn that I'd written. While I was talking to her class, showing them some of my hymns, she asked them, well, what new hymns need to be written? We have Dan right here. We can give him another job. And so someone from the back of the room said, write a hymn for the eunuch, the Ethiopian eunuch, but write it in the voice of the eunuch. Because I had already showed them one where it was like a little bit at arm's length. I'm giving, the exegetical explanation for the, and she said, write it in the voice of the eunuch. So on the plane on my way back, luckily I knew the story, and my wife had just taken a class on it. She was becoming a deacon in the United Methodist Church. So she was making sure I was up on the latest, scriptural understandings. Anyhow, I had nothing to do for a few hours, and I just wrote this on the plane. And it's a traditional Irish melody. I hope you know, the Star of the County Down. Beautiful, vigorous melody. So hopefully you'll be able to jump in. But you're singing in the voice of the eunuch, which is a really unusual thing to do.
Stranger calls to
Thank you. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know how often it gets sung, but I like it. You know, that story does come up, I think, now and then. So, good. And then Steph took me to the Arboretum, and we were walking. And I said, what else do you need? She had challenged us to write hymns, using the word in. On this walk, she said, well, what about the word transgender? Have we got any hymns for that? And that took me several months, though I couldn't write that one on the plane on the way back. But then there was a day celebrating transgender awareness, and there were some stories in the paper, and I read them and got the idea here. And again, we've got a familiar tune for you, a beautiful Scottish melody, Ye Banks and Braes, which is falsely called Candler by some. Right? It's in our Methodist hymnal with Charles Wesley's great Come, O Thou Traveler Unknown, which had 17 stanzas, by the way. We only sing 4. Yeah. He was criticized for his excessive exuberance. All right, so here we are. You're going to have to turn the page as we sing this one. We celebrate today with joy. Let's just go right on it. Ready? Go. We celebrate today with joy. So good. Well, we're going smoothly along. I'm checking my clock here. I don't want to keep you too long, but we have plenty of time. When I retired about 5 years ago, I started reading books on anti-racism. There were a lot coming out around then. I read about 8 or 9 books, and one of them Well, I guess they all inspired this particular one. Just thinking about the historical Jesus whose skin was brown. But it wasn't his skin or his hair that people liked. It was his words, his message, his life. And so we're just putting those two together in this. I'll sing the chorus and the first verse, and then you can jump in after that. His skin was brown, his hair was dark, and lovely were his words. He spoke to those who came to him of lilies and of birds. Consider how the lilies grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet Solomon, with all his wealth, was not arrayed like them. His skin was brown, his hair was dark, and lovely were his words. He spoke to those who came to him of lilies and of birds. Consider to we're going to do one by Marcel Silva Sturnagel, who teaches over at the seminary. What's it called? Oh, Perkins. Yeah. I was just there Thursday. You'd think I'd remember. So I thought he might write me a nice bossa nova tune for this text, but he didn't. You can hear what he did write and see if you can join in. I'm going to play it all the way through, and then we'll sing it. Let's try it. Three strangers on their way, and who knows where they've been. Treat a stranger right. I should have told you, this is Sarah talking in the verses. If you remember the story, Sarah maybe she wasn't too happy about having visitors, I'm not sure. Just have them sit outside, she says. Just have them sit outside. Good. So I was driving out for my coffee about 6 o'clock one Sunday morning, having read a book that talked about the way we value lives in this country, and sometimes it seems that we value white life more than black or brown life. And the author's point was, bothering me, and then the idea came to me, this line actually, you value each of us the same. I was thinking that we might do that, but God doesn't do that. God values each of us the same. And so I worked on this text, thinking about that. Oh, and I tried to write a tune for it, which wasn't very good. So I ended up with House of the Rising Sun, which is a very good tune, but it has maybe associations other. Mark Miller wrote a tune which I liked, but then he never finished it and sent it to me. So if you see Mark, just mention that. I know he's coming next week to this town, so I'm still waiting for him to finish that tune. But we'll try this. Right? This has the advantage of being familiar. So let me just bring us in with a little introduction here. Okay, here we go. You value each of us the same, so to this broken world you came to change our, to change a name, to bring your love. You walked as one of us to save. You wept with friends beside the grave. You felt alive, yet you forgave to show your love. So many killed by hate and fear, all from the ground to hell was here. The raging wilderness has made clear the path to love. In you the nameless head are found. To you our angry voices sound. Speak from the sky, speak from the ground. You us to love. You value each of us the same, so you endured the cross of shame to give to all your holy name, the name of love. O God of love, dear Christ of pain, and Spirit breath that lost again, begin to live on earth your reign Right. Okay.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh,
I thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have found some resources for your own journey in a time when what we understand to be justice is being questioned. So, thank you for these gifts to the church to keep us true and right, to keep us focused on God's justice. Now, I think if you're not in a hurry, I have it on good authority that we might be able to squeeze a Hank Williams tune out of him.
right. I was hoping to get an encore here in Texas and a reason to wear my hat. This song is called House of Gold, a wonderful Hank Williams song from 1950. He's been called the Hillbilly Shakespeare. So, I don't know, I like this song a lot. Kenny Rankin recorded it with some jazz chords that gave me the idea for this harmonization of it. People steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it can buy. Don't they know on the judgment day, gold and silver gonna melt away? I'd rather be in a deep, dark grave and know
that my poor soul was saved than to live in this world in a house of gold. Deny my God and doom my soul. What good is gold and silver too, if your heart's not pure and true? Sinner, hear me when I say, fall down on your knees and pray. Sinner, hear me when I say, fall down on your knees and pray.
Everybody stand up in formation. David, will you come take a picture for us?
Tech God, come here.
He was like, in the picture with
Oh, there you go. Now it's complete.
David's going to take a picture.
You gotta get in here.
Should we stand in front row? What about, yeah, front row probably should sit. Okay. Well, wait a minute. We'll sit in front row.
You can all point at him.
You got a sorority squat.
1, 2, 3. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Don't trip over me.